I'm sure a lot of us lately are feeling the pinch in our budget. Well, one of the areas that I want to share with you that can really make a difference is in making your own products for cleaning. And it's really simple, and it's ingredients that you already have. So come with me and let me show you how easy it is. Ciao my friends, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Lucia and this is where I teach you easy recipes for everyday cooking, but today's a little bit different. I'm going to show you how you can use everyday ingredients that you have in your kitchen to save on making cleaning products. So the basics that we'll need, other than the kitchen ingredients that we have, will be a measuring cup, some measuring spoons, a spout, and some bottles to contain your product in. Now you can either use the plastic bottles or you could use a glass bottle. It's totally up to you. I do like the colored ones because it's easier for people to see if you tell them to go grab the blue one because that's for glass cleaning, or the green one because it's floor cleaning. They know exactly what color to get. I personally prefer the glass bottles, and you can actually add some food coloring if you want to give colors to your cleaning products, so this way it's not confusing as to what color they're going to be using. But you also want to have a glass pen if you're going to be doing this, because you can actually write on the bottle or the glass bottle what is in the container. So I highly suggest writing it, and I use this for everything. Anytime I store food in my mason jars and I freeze it, I write on it. And the nice thing about this is it cleans really easy. You just have to spray some rubbing alcohol on it and it wipes off, so you can always have a fresh slate. So a pen. The other thing, and of course it's optional, is essential oils. They will give your product a nice smell, but you don't have to invest in them because I know some of them can be kind of pricey. The only one that I would suggest is tea tree, and I will talk about later why I would suggest the tea tree oil. So to get started, let's go ahead and make our glass cleaner. So to start, for our glass cleaner, I am using a blue bottle, a plastic bottle. Again, like I said, you could use a glass and add just a few colors of blue food coloring. I think we all equate blue to a glass cleaner. I have two funnels that I'm going to use. One is going to be for wet and one is dry. If you only have one, start with your dry ingredient first. So just kind of keep that in mind too. All right, to start, we are going to add some vinegar, 1 cup of vinegar. Now you can buy some of these products in large bulk, like vinegar. It comes in the large gallon, and you can definitely get it, you know, at some of your larger wholesale retail places like Costco or Sam's Club. So you can save definitely money that way in buying in larger bulk. But I know not everybody can afford to have the membership. So if not, just buy the regular vinegar at your store. And we'll place that in our bottle. And to that we're going to add water. And it would be a cup of water, so equal parts. And I try to use a distilled water, but you could just use regular tap water. It's not the end of the world. And we're going to add our water to that. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch. Now what the cornstarch does is it kind of gives a little bit of an abrasiveness to the glass cleaner, so it'll get any grime or anything stuck on without really scratching the surface. So it's a very mild abrasive. Glass cleaner can be pretty expensive, but you can see that we just made it for just a pennies, and we just want to go ahead and shake it just to disperse all that cornstarch. All right, so I have a glass top induction cooktop that I use, so I'm just going to spray that with my glass cleaner. And the other thing I like to use is a microfiber cloth for cleaning. I just find that it just does a really good job, but you can use whatever kind of a cloth you want. And so now we're just going to go ahead and just wipe our glass top. And you can see how there's a nice beautiful shine now, and it's all clean, and it's good to go. If you want to add essential oils to this to give it a lemon fresh smell, by all means you can do that too, but that is optional. So that is our first product, is our glass cleaning. Next we're going to do our counter cleaner, and to this we are going to add water. That's our main ingredient, and it's 2 cups of water, and I use this bottle all the time, so I know it's 2 cups, so I'm just going to fill it straight into the bottle. Again, a tablespoon of the rubbing alcohol so it dries quickly. I like to add a little bit of a soap in here, so you can add a teaspoon of regular dish soap, but I like the Castile soap because I do a lot of other skincare products and things like that, so I have the Castile soap and I like it. And I usually get a lavender scent because I like a lavender. So I'm just going to put a teaspoon of that in here. Again, you can use dish soap, but it's optional. And then to this, I am going to add essential oils, the tea tree. I find that the tea tree is a good antibacterial essential oil, so I'm going to add about 10 drops in here and give it a good shake. So now we're just going to spray our countertop that we want to clean. And again, if you have any grit or grime, you want to let it sit for a few minutes. Taking our microfiber cloth, we can just go ahead and clean this up. And you can see we have a nice clean countertop, and it smells nice and fresh and clean from the essential oil of the tea tree oil. If you don't like tea tree oil, I definitely would suggest using it because it is an antibacterial essential oil, but you can add other oils to kind of mask maybe the scent if you're not crazy about it, like some lavender or lemon or orange or whatever it is that you like. So that's how to use the counter cleaner. For our next cleaner, it's going to be a floor cleaner. So for this one, we want some water, and we're going to do half a cup. You can do anywhere from half a cup to a cup of water, so it just depends on the strength that you want. So I'm going to use a half a cup of water, half a cup of vinegar, half a cup of rubbing alcohol. I am going to add just a few drops of some Castile soap, or you could use regular dish soap, maybe about a half a teaspoon. And to this, I want to add lavender essential oil. So I'm going to add about 15 drops. We just want to shake it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the floor. The other thing I do is I have one of these Swiffer wipes. I love them, but I don't buy the wet pads that go with them because, again, that's an expense and I'm trying to cut my budget. I have these linen-like hand towels, and I will leave a link below where you can purchase them. This is, to disclaim, this is a company that I own, but you know, any type of a cloth. I love these particularly. They are so absorbent. I do use them for hand towels, but I hate to throw them away because they're so good. But the wonderful thing about these is that they are strong. They hold a lot of water. They're great for cleaning and reusing them. And I hate to say this, because this is not a great thing, but it is a great thing. And you know, if you look at it this way, is that you can literally take these, throw them in the washing machine, in the dryer, and iron them, and they do not fall apart. This is an amazing product. I love it. So you technically could use these over and over again for your cleaning if you want, but you can also just throw it in the trash and just make it super simple. So use it once as a hand towel and then next time for cleaning. But they're lint-free and they don't fall apart like other paper products do. So I just take it and I add it to my Swiffer. And then I will also just take a little bit more of the cleaner and I'll just kind of dampen my cloth a little bit. And now I'll go ahead and clean the dirty floor. So we can see it gives a nice clean to the floor and it smells great, and we can see all the dirt that it accumulated. So it did clean up the floor. So the other thing you can do is you can take it and reverse it. So now I just flipped it over and I'm just going to run through it one more time. And so now it's not as dirty, but you can tell that it just kind of cleaned up a little bit more. Next one is going to be our scouring powder. This is great for cleaning sink and even for food. I'll show you a little tip on how you can clean it on your frying pans. So to start, we want to have baking soda, about a half a cup. And then to that, we want to add some salt. And you could use any kind of a salt you want. It doesn't have to be this fancy pink Himalayan, but it's all I had right now. But you could use the that cheap salt in a little carton container that's like $1, so it's not very expensive. But like I said, this was all I had today, so we're just gonna go with that. And then to that, we just wanna mix all this up because we wanna break up those clumps that we find in the baking soda. Since there are some clumps in my baking soda, I should have done this first. I should have added it to a sieve. And I'm just gonna add it to a sieve right now and just kind of make sure all the lumps are broken out. Okay, so now I'm going to add it into this container that I have. And this here is basically a container that I think I got it on Amazon. It's got some holes in it. It's for flour. You can get one for flour, you can get one from powdered sugar. It's fine. If you have an old baby powder bottle or anything with holes on the top, you literally could use. You don't have to buy something. I mean, if you can recycle, that's even better. So now to do this, we're gonna clean our sink, and I'll show you how great it cleans the sink. So we wanna add some of our scouring powder to our pad that we're gonna use to wash our sink. If you have some tough stains, Like if you're cleaning your frying pan after cooking, or you have some tough stains on your sink, just add scouring powder to your pad, add just a little bit of soap, and you make a scouring paste. And that will clean off any grit without being too abrasive to your cookware or to your sink or anything. Then once you're done, just go ahead and rinse everything down. Then I just go through and I just dry everything up with my microfiber cloth. And you can see how your sink is nice and shiny and not scratched from any abrasion of any harsh chemicals or cleaners. Again, a cleaner that's safe for your family. So I hope you learned something from this today. I will tell you that this has saved me hundreds of dollars. I used to go in every month and buy cleaning products, and I would literally spend at least $100, if not more, for these cleaning products, but these have saved me so much money. I hardly ever go to these stores anymore to buy this stuff. I make it works just as good, and I love that I'm in control of the ingredients. I love that they're earth-friendly, pet-friendly, kid-friendly. I don't have to worry about anything, and if I ever run short, I don't have to worry that I didn't go to the store and buy it because I have all the ingredients here in my kitchen. So I hope you guys give this a try. I hope you guys like this video. I would love to share more videos like this. I do everything from making my own skincare to laundry detergent to body products to even more cleaning products. So if this is something that you would like to see more of, please go ahead and comment below, and I'd love to share my knowledge with you and what I know. Anyway, until next time, I will see you. Ciao, ci vediamo dopo.